Hello and welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 with me, Kevin Sawyer, and you join me here on this restoration project. And this restoration project is the Maserati 250F, and it's 1957 Maserati 250F. I believe the modder's name is Bunus. I might have mispronounced that. But I'll leave a link in the description. But you can find this in the Steam Workshop. Right, like I've been saying, because the views on this have been dropping. Although I do enjoy watching it, enjoy recording this for you guys. I'm at a loss of what I'm going to do next. So this could potentially be the second or the last episode. I might do this as an hour long, however long it takes me to restoration this as the last episode. So you know, just because the views are dropping, the only way I think I can sort of like get the views back up on this and sort of like get you guys reinvigorated with watching this again is maybe letting you guys choose what I restore next. So I've brought in a few other cars here. As you see, you've got this Ford Capri here. It's a nice mod, Mark 1 Ford Capri. This old Golf GTI over here as well. And then I've got this Porsche over here. There is already a fundamental problem with this. I can't actually get in it, weirdly enough, to start it, but this was a barn find, so it's probably the easier one to either keep or flip. I'll probably end up flipping it if I can't get into it, but there's a Porsche 356, I think, yeah. And I've got this other VW over here, this beastie over here, which is the Volkswagen 1600L 1987. So, you know, if I don't hear from you guys, or I don't get no comments like, oh please work on that one next, I'll take it as read and this will be the last episode. But anyways, crack on, let's get this thing. I'll quickly save it here because I had a trouble the other day with that Capri over there, looking at it. I doubt it'll let me do some of the checks. No, I didn't think it would let me because it's not complete. Won't be too old for that, but we might be able to do a fuel line check on it. I doubt this thing will run. I doubt it very much. Do the checks of the tyres. They're all pretty mullered as well. I know this game isn't everyone's cup of tea. It's why I never really got many views on it initially. When I did the first look, I got a fair few, but I think everyone and his wife's playing this game now, so hence why the views have probably dropped. And not everyone's cup of tea. But anyway, let's take the battery out and throw it on charge. And start disassembling this thing. I'm probably going to race tune this thing. I'm probably going to put some racing parts in this one, as it is a, well, I say racing, a performance parts I should say, as it is a racing car. So I'm hoping that the tyres let me replace the tyres on this thing. I think I've got another one of these. I think I've got 2 of these in there. So I might flip this one and then just do the other and keep the other one. Oops. Come on. But like with anything I do on the old channel, if it starts getting to a point where there's only like literally 2 or 3 people watching it, it becomes a bit pointless me uploading. I haven't been, someone said to me about Long Dark the other day, and I was like, yeah, I need to get back into doing that. But even that was at that point where hardly anyone was watching it, but I was only doing it for a select few people to watch it anyway. But I've got to get my mindset into playing the game again. It's just a case of like, I was saying to the person, it's like, yeah, I've got to go around looking for mushrooms, and it's just like, yeah, I just really just not, my heart's not in it at the moment, because I was just getting a weird feeling it's just going to grind on another way, and games that go overly grindy, just. Oh, of course it's got to be taken out from the engine bay, isn't it? So we'll take the back end of bits as well then. This was a scrapyard find, by the way, Pete, if you're wondering. I think that over there was a barn find, the old Volkswagen. In poor state that it is, it was a barn find. Well, it means I won't be playing this anymore. I'll still be playing this game, even once I've stopped recording. I do enjoy it. It does help, sort of like, it's one of those sort of games you don't overly have to think too much. You can just get on and do what you need to do. The only time you have to think is when you're compiling up parts lists. It kind of goes back to my days of being a mechanic anyway. Like I've always said, I'm a trained mechanic. That's what my actual. I've worked on lots of things. I've worked on trucks, cars, vans, farm hire machinery, stuff like that. Lots of stuff. But I know it's like even big. Again, I've had this conversation with you guys so many times before in the past. It's unbelievable. It sounds like broken record, but even some of the bigger YouTubers are really beginning to struggle now. Thing is, Twitch is like being the bad boy at the moment anyway, because it's paying more, so getting more of the YouTubers moving over there. it's a slightly, completely different format to what YouTube does anyway. So, and it's kind of, it's just the way it's set out. It works quite well. But eventually, you know, once either YouTube or whatever becomes the thing of the past, Twitch will just end up becoming another sort of form of YouTube. It start taking on sort of like same characteristics. It's like lift of 3, isn't it? Or lift of C. Zoink. And then we'll go over to here. Can stay there. Let's take the wheels off as well. No, I want to separate parts. That's what I wanted to do. Brain. Right. I thought about doing this as a stream, but then I thought better of it. I need to get back into doing streaming again. I'm sort of toying about doing one tonight. I don't know on what yet. I haven't done a lot of any farming simulator for a while, so I need to sort of like drive myself to sort of get into regular habit of streaming again, but because of everything that's going on, it's a case of yeah, 1 minute I'm alright, I think I'm good for streaming, and then the next minute I'm not. Right, okay. Some of those bits have got blatantly destroyed. Let's get the welder out anyway. And the valeting kit. Move to lift a C or lift a 3. It depends on, you know, personal preference. In fact, I've got to take all the interior bits out. And is there still bits in here? Something in there. Could just be body. Can you actually get in this thing? You can. Oh, cool. Look at that. That's pretty wicked, isn't it? I'd say the interior on this is going to be pretty good. Let's have a quick look at the status. No, it says it's bad. So let's. That looks like a Bentley seat, but I could be wrong. And that's all it's got the interior wise. Right, okay. There's nothing else on this, is there? Just have a quick look. Make sure I haven't missed or forgotten anything. Brake servo, oh yeah, so that must still be in the front of the car. Yeah. Wow, that's mounted the wrong way around, but never mind. Let's use the welder first, move the welder to lifter 3. It's a problem with this side of the shop, it's a bit crammed in. Use equipment. Are you sure? No, I want to think about it for a little while. Return to sender. Use equipment. Are you sure? Yep. Return to sender. Looking good. Looking very good. Looks a bit like a little go-kart, doesn't it? Or soapbox cart. Right. Did the wheels make it? Let's have a look. All but one made it by the looks of it. So I need to buy a Rim Retro 13-inch. Sorry, Rim Retro 13 16-inch. going to be down towards the bottom, isn't it? And it's on that already, so buy. Just one. And what's the size of the tyres? Yeah, I think I might have just brought the wrong size wheel, because they look like 15. Oh, nuts. I have. Unless there's two different sizes here. Oh, I see. There's two different sizes. Right, so the one I need to replace is 15 inch. Right, okay. So it's going to be two different sizes of tyres as well. Just going to make things challenging. I had that on something else the other day I was working on. There's like a drag racing car. I did that as an off-screen one. So that's 15. It was okay mod, it just wasn't overly brilliant mod. I thought, nah, there's no point bringing it in as a let's play. So what size tyres do we need? Because again, I've just looked at that, I've just forgotten already. So at least two sets of them are going to be 140 by 100 by 16 inch. And the other's 115 by 60. 80, sorry, by 15 inch. So I'll get two of them first. They're vintage tyre. I'm gonna get them racing tyres, I think. Or vintage racing tyres that get the best of both worlds. So 140 by 100 by 16 inch. Oh, gone too far. Oh, what am I doing? I only need two. So 16, so 140. Oh, hang on. It's going to be a 145 by, I guess that's 100. Does that go up to 100? That only goes up as well. Ooh, that could be nasty. Let's have a look. Just double check I've got these. Even though I've got unrealistic tyres checked, I've had this problem many a times. Okay, so it's 115 by 80. And 140 by 100. So I'm going to have to just get as close as makes no difference. Don't know if it's going to work. Is it 15-inch? Oops, wrong button. By 100 16-inch. Okay. Need two of them. As close as I can get. So let's try and stick them on. Well, they seem to be working. It's just as well. Because this doesn't have any wings to worry about, it's not going to be overly important. What's the other size of the tyres? Wrong thing again. $115 by 80, wasn't it? Yeah. Again, that's not going to let me go down that far. Yeah, it's not going to let me go down. It's only less than that, so I'm just going to have to risk two of them. And so I have to go up to make it cycle through. Try, let's have a look. Nope. So that's as close as I can make it. Again, makes no difference. Well, it seems to be suggesting that it works. I don't know how well it's going to work, but as good as I can make it work. Take balance, last but not least. I'll start sticking some of the bits on and I'll work on the engine in a minute. Oh, the rad's still in it. Oh, just spotted that. Oh well, I'll grab that out in a sec. At least they made it. One of them made it, at least. bottom ones to make it. One did. Come on. Okay. I need to buy some suspensions stuff. Does any of this make it? No. So I'm going to need a load of that anyway. Go over to the other side, see what other bits made it over on this side. No, none of that made it. The bottom wishbone didn't make it either, did it? No. Right, so did the steering rack make it? No, not even that made it. Right, okay. So let's bring it down and get that rad out. Zoink. Well, the rad was obviously non-repairable, so bang goes that plan. So I know I'm going to need what things I know I'm going to need. A new rad, that's for sure. Suspension. Going to need 2 of them. I think 2 of them as well. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. 2 of them. Need 2 of them, because I'm sure it's got 2 of them on the back. And 2 of them. 1 of them. No. Actually, they might have been repaired. I might have just ended up buying more than needed for them. I always do that. Hey ho. Brakes. Brakes. So I know it's got drums on the back, so I'm going to do a set of them. 2 sets of vented brakes on the front. 2 sets of pads. Frankly, this doesn't have much body kit on it. It's just mainly major. This is the main running gear. At least they made it. Of course, I'm going to need to build that up and just put that in. Might as well put the track rod in on this end as well, and the track rod end. I do need to put the sway bar in, or the anti-roll bar, and the other bit. And I need a bottom, let's double check, I need a bottom and a top one. Don't need one of them because I've already bought one. The bottom suspension arm and upper suspension arm. And then the upper one's down towards the bottom, if memory serves me right. Yeah, it is. No, come on, I want that over there. If I just spin round, maybe I can get it. I like changing some wiper blades for my dad, and rather than walk around the car and do the passenger side, I just leant over and did it. I was like, and he's like watching me, and he's like, "Why don't you just walk around?" I was like, "Well, no, I like to take the rocky path. I like to stretch, make it hard on myself." Need a new brake caliper. So start assembling. One of them more. Take that off the machine. Is there no more to balance? Is there any more to balance? No. So we've got to be careful. Take it, the smaller one's probably going to sit on the front better. But what do we want? We want a sway bar, anti-roll bar type B, and end link whatever. Probably end link A's. One of those. Oh, and I need a rad. I'm going to need more other bits as well, I suspect. So, it's type B's. How did I know? Two of them. So what do I need? Oops, that's the wrong one. I need brake caliper, wasn't it? Brake caliper. Right, let's throw this back in. Oh, one of them didn't make it. Keep pushing. We're going to need 2 rear shock absorbers and a fuel tank. Oh, no, I was wrong to get that. I've got spares. I now have spares. More spares than I need. I need 2 more of them. That's the bit I've got to always remember to get. It's the top bits, not the bottom bits necessarily. Rear shock absorber type B's, 2 of them. And the fuel tank, which I forgot. That's not relevant right now. Can't get my words out today. I don't know what's wrong with me. On final day, and then as soon as I go to hit the record button, my mouth just goes, nope. I'm not going to articulate your words for you at all. Not today, not tomorrow, not any time. I'm just going to go on strike. Right, one of those. I've got the cake bushing in that as well, and I've got to put the other bit underneath there as well, because that's missing that. Well, it's not missing that, it's neither one, a new one. So that's going to be towards the bottom here, one of them. I might as well get the fuel tank while I'm at it as well. One of them. I'm going to get the performance, pick up the pump. Okay. So that's in. Did the regular one make it? It didn't, so it doesn't worry too much. Right, okay, so we need to lump that back on. And put the bolts in. Oh, and I'm going to buy one of them as well. There. Right, so there, I suspect this will be the bigger ones that are on the back. So it would make sense to have the bigger ones on the back and the smaller ones on the front, right? Yeah, it makes sense. Let's have a closer look at these tyres. Do they look right? There, don't look too bad. I'm not going to overlook this, because if I see something, it's going to annoy me, and then I'm just going to go, right, yeah. So that one. Would have had bits on here first, wouldn't it? Get numpty. Rear knuckle housing type B. Or axle housing. Wasn't that on? Oh, I need to get the rear half floor as well. Obviously, if I do continue doing this, guys, and you guys want to see more of it, obviously I'll go back to doing it as two-parters again, purely because it's just more easier for me and easier for you guys to digest half an hour tracks of it rather than one whatever long episode. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So obviously we need some slave cylinders. And last but not least, that one in there. Looking good. Cool. I don't know how much this thing's worth now. Just as a rolling chassis. Because technically it is a rolling chassis. Okay. Worth a fair few bob. Just as a rolling chassis. I do need to get a new brake servo though. I don't think that... Double check it didn't make it. No, it did. Okay. Glad I didn't buy a new one. Right. So it's just the engine and rad and the gearbox that really need to be sorted out now, isn't it? So start stripping. This is going to be a pig. These are pigs to work on. So what I might do is I'll just speed this bit up. I'll edit this in the editing. And I'll speed this section of it up so that you don't have to go through all this. Hello and welcome back. Right, as you guys have seen, I've rebuilt the engine. Actually got all the carbs, performance carbs and performance air filters. As you saw, it was me all building it in. I suspect at some point in editing I've had to sort of like either edit out the sound, so I'm probably editing it in the whole sound, because otherwise it's just the music going really quick, so I'd have had to probably done some sort of editing along those lines. So forgive me in advance if the sound wasn't there. What I need to do is take this off. Take this off the crane and stick it back in the car. There we go. That's very good. That's done. Looking good, that engine in it now, looking pretty cool indeed. In fact, I wonder what body parts we need for this. Oh yeah, gearbox stuff. I'm going to need one of them, I know that. I'm going to need one of them, I know that. I'm going to need one of them, I know that. I'm going to also probably need a release, which is not in there, which it should be. Should I bother with sticking a custom box in? Yeah, why not? I'm sure this is an i6 gearbox. No, it's not this one, is it? Need to come out here and then go into the gear grip. Get a grip. i6. Well, there's only one gearbox i6 Type B. I want to make sure I get the right gearbox in this. Need to go down to that end, thank you. So I want to go. No. Trying to put rusty old. That's what I want to put on. Thank you. Right, hang on, what one was that? So, because I'm pointing clicking, I'm not not actually taking in what I'm doing. So that was that one. That one. That one. That one. No, this is an i4. Well, I did wonder. It's going to be probably... not a 14, idiot. i4. Rear wheel drive, I guess. Yeah, that one. It's the same as the other car. The Jag had the similar concept. I call it a Jag, it was that Delaware or whatever it was. Gonna need a starter in this as well, aren't we? We can eventually start on, but I can't access this from beneath the car, even though it'd be easier. Right, so front section, so come out here, go on to tuning parts, go to exhaust, such exhausting work, i6, front exhaust section, i6, yeah, that's the one I want. I'll get to manifolds while I'm at it as well. Number 2 curve, and I keep hitting that. And I need to put front spokes in as well, just clock that. out of my corner of my eyes, like, hang on, is that not in yet? No, because of course it let you actually build the whole wheel around the suspension. In theory, you could probably do some of that, but in practice, you're better off having the whole thing in bits. That's it. We need to get a new rad for this as well, don't we? Do that now while I'm getting the other bits. So 2 of those is 2 sets of those, and new radiator, isn't it? One of those. Keep hitting the wrong one. There we are. Even though radiator is hugely miles away from the rest of the engine, I don't think it'd be that far away. The water pump can only manage to pump the water around so far before gravity overpowers it. Well, you're saying that, it's, some of the old Hillman Imps, they used to have that thing with the engine in the back and the rad in the front, and it's you have to run all the pipe work for the through the chassis and everything else. That was a nightmare. Right. What body parts do we need for this thing? It's like, ooh, pretty much the whole front end of this thing and the back end of this thing. So do that. What year is this again? I forget what year this is. This is 1957, right? So I need to come out of here. 1957. This is looking promising. So the front of that, yep, that bit, whatever that bit is, it looks like an exhaust, another exhaust. The back bit, more back bit. Oh, that's probably the little window actually. Whatever that was, and whatever that is. Right. So one of them, one of them, one of them, one of them. I'll get rid of this crane now. I can go turn that to sender. It's getting in my way. One of them. I think that's the front end done. Looks a bit odd, admittedly. That's the back end done. Now it's got to get the seat for it and the steering wheel. Oh, hang on, there's like some sort of weird roll cage going on in here. There, wow. Okay. That's in. So now I need to do the interior. So this is, oh right, see. Oops. Don't would help. Okay, try that. There we go. Oh, I think I can have that wheel with it as well. One seat. One wheel. I've got an achievement as well. Shopping cart achievement. Probably buying parts. Forever buying parts. One brand new seat. I prefer this wheel to that wheel. Yeah, that looks better, if you ask me. Now, has this got a battery in it yet? If I put the battery back in? No, I have not. I'll take this off. And I've got to get a starter for it as well, don't I? Because, of course, it won't let me... Oh, okay. I'll have to take the whole... That makes sense, actually. That actually makes sense. So, first of all, starter. Done. Actually, you've got to do checks. And before we do anything else, let me save this. Game saved. Right. Oh, better put some oil in it as well. Cool. We'll do that now while I'm at it. Cool. Done. Next check. That doesn't have one of them. Fuel flow meter should be good. I don't know why I'm bothering. But just to make sure. Yeah. Okay. The rest of it should be alright. It's just that sometimes with let's fire it up and see what it sounds like. If it let me start it. Oh, fuel tank. I know what that is straight away. I forgot to put the fuel pickup in the fuel tank. One of those. Cool. Move it to spray shop. I know I shouldn't paint it well with all the parts on there, but doesn't even matter. Whoops, I keep pressing wrong buttons today. It's wrong button simulator with me, Kim. So, I like it in that red. I don't know why. Is there any? Let's mess about a bit of a colour. Nah, leave it as. Looks good. Move car to wherever. The ramp, I guess, because there's not enough room for it to be moved anywhere else. Let's move it to the dyno. Dyno. Got to set up the gear ratios as well. Let's see what it is at stock. Front shock absorber is missing from the car. What? Really? What, put it in? Did I miss it? I did miss it. Oh, don't tell me that. Seriously? Move car to lift the free then. Even though I know I can get it from there. Just need to take tension off of it. I've got that side, I've got the other side, but I've got this side. Like the champ I am. Right. Don't know what I was going to find in there either. Right. Are you sure? No, I want to think about it for a little while. Right. Wow, that's quite a considerable upgrade. How much is this thing worth now? Well, I realise it's now worth £1 million. Oh wow. Okay, a fair amount then. Right. Okay. Let's take it out for a race or a drive. See, let's figure out the ratios first. So it's got 4. I'll leave it at that for now. I can always play about that off screen. These. Works very quick. Very quick. Should be. Massively powerful engine and a very light frame. That's pretty good too. Look at the blurring, that's pretty cool. Just let it go on its own then, it's like what? Excuse me. Wow, it got to 200 km/h in 17 seconds. That's return to garage. Pretty good. But I'll leave it at that, peeps. Cool. Right. Over it's gone. I think it's still on a dyno tester. Yeah. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed this episode. If you did, please feel free to like. And also, guys and girls, if I don't hear from you from any reason whatsoever in respect to continuing the series, I take it as read to leave this as the last episode. Like I said, I hope you guys and girls enjoyed all the showcases. If you did, you know what to do. If you want it to continue, obviously let us know. Well, let me know by saying, yeah, actually, Kev, can you continue? But can you, rather than do the Capri, can you do the Golf next, or do the Porsche next, or do this Volkswagen next, or whatever? I'll leave a bit of interactivity between what I do and you, what guys want. But if I don't hear anything, I'll just take it as read that you're not fussed and you don't want to see any more of it. But I hope you guys all enjoyed it anyway. And if you did enjoy it, again, please remember to like. And if you didn't enjoy it for any reason, please feel free to dislike. But please leave a comment down below, just so then I can improve in the future. And if you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, again, guys and girls, please feel free to share. It helps me a lot. I don't mind you sharing. And if you're new to my channel, want to see anything else I'm working on, and potentially future episodes of this, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the future. TTFN.